Do you have pencils, pens, or other writing utensils? Then watch this video to learn how to organize them with just 2 sheets of regular printer paper. Hello, 3D Printer Maniac here, and today I'm going to show you how to make organizational tools with just 2 sheets of regular copy paper. This is the same size, 8.5 by 11. It is just in black, and it's a little bit thicker for a little bit more durability. This is just a regular, if I made it with just printer paper, this is what it would look like. Here I got some ink in there, but you could also put some pens and pencils maybe. You could put some little boxes of stuff. You could put eyeglass cleaner if you really wanted to. It's all up to you. It's particularly short and narrow, so it is good for long, skinny objects. And yeah, it's 2 pieces of paper, although technically you could do it with 1. So basically, you take the first piece of paper, and this is going to be the insert that goes inside, that slides into the cover. So what we're going to want to do is take off a little bit of the edge. Cut along the edge. Boom. Now we can start folding. So, what we are going to want to do is to fold in half. A hot dog. You always want to fold hot dog, meaning the 2 long ends touch each other. Then open up. Then we go into the middle. Both of the long edges go into the middle. Go around. Pause the video if you feel like I am going too fast. Okay, so now we have 2 little rectangles, and what we are going to do now is take this edge, fold it so it is flush with this edge. Boom. Got little triangles here on both sides. What you're gonna do is just tuck those in. You're literally just taking the fold that was on the outside, tucking it in. So it looks a little bit cleaner. Do that for all 4 sides. Boom. Nice and clean. Now what we're going to want to do is take this edge and go back to the middle. Perfect. And now what we are going to do is fold it so the crease goes a bit below where these 2 lines intersect. So that point we want to fold it just below. See, there is a gap. Crease it up. This is just a creaser. It's, I don't know, it's for people who are weak, you know, like me, who need help in folding. Yeah, so now that we have everything is creased up. If you want, you can just run your crease over it all. Make sure it's all nice and slick. What we want to do now is take this and basically see how where we made that fold earlier? We are going to force it so that this becomes an edge. And that edge will align flush with the side. So what we're literally doing is taking this and folding it 90 degrees and making sure the flap is on the outside. You don't want it to be on the inside. Right, you'll get like a crack. You want it outside so there's a flap. Right? And we do that for the other side too, as well as the other complete opposite side of the paper. And these will form our two flaps that we saw earlier. Right, see these flaps? Which we'll be able to pull on to get the main box out of its sleeve so that everything looks super slick. So we do that for this side too. I usually don't like speeding up these things because then it makes it a little bit more natural and easier for people to follow. But if you want me to speed it up, that's something you can talk about in the comments. Okay, so now that we have something going here, what we want to do now is wrap around the outside. Now that is a crucial fact, right? And because we folded earlier those folds outside of the model, it should be relatively easier to get this side looking sharp and sleek. As you can see, mine is a little bit more amateurish because of the thick paper, but it will pay off as the thicker paper lends for more durability and just like a sleeker matte black finish, if you will. Okay, all that fits in there. Now we have one tab of the model done. Boom. Tab. Right? Now to the other side. So we have this. Go back around. So what we were doing, literally, is see how we have this corner here. We want to wrap it around so it goes on the outside of this edge. It is literally wrapping around the outside. And what that allows is, see, this little flimsy thing can poke right into that little slit. Right, make sure that it's adhering to the creases that you made previously. That is what we call pre-creasing, or it's what I like to call pre-creasing, where you make a bunch of creases and then you just kind of disassemble what you made, those bunch of creases, and because you weaken the paper in those spots, you just kind of form whatever you do with those previous creases. Okay. Now that we have formed the two tabs, basically just fold it over the edge. Fold it over the edge. It will stick out. Boom. We have got the little container where you can put nonsense in. And you can leave it just like this if you want. But what I like to do is make the covering. This is an 8.5 by 11 American sized letter paper. So, very thick. Very thick. Okay. Let's start. So, do what we did before, fold it in half. Always hot dog, always hot dog. Boom. Fold into the middle, as always. Right? Open it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, fold this inside so that this edge aligns with this crease. Not these creases, the crease you made the quarter. Do that for all the other sides. Now we have a piece of paper. Now we have basically an octagon. We are folding this edge so that it meets the edges of these two triangles that we just folded. Like so. Right? It's a flush edge. Do that for the other side. Then we will just fold all of this in. All of this in so we get one solid line that's thick. Do that for the other side. Basically just hiding our mess. Boom. This is the outer shell completely flat. Now, what we need to do is fold. Now, this is where it's gonna get a little mathematical, if you will, but we will fold this edge to the first quarter on the left. Thereby, and therefore we have bisected one of the quarters, which means to just divide it in half, right? Then do the same. Not this edge, remember, we just folded that. What we want to do is take this edge, fold it to the first corner line. Boom. Boom. Now what we can do is now we're getting a sort of rectangle. So now, tuck this inside, this whole thing in underneath that. Alright, so we get a nice triangle and a nice sort of trapezoid. Turn it over. Tuck the side that it's on the outside. And boom. Now we have a completed casing. Box, covering, goes in, pull it, boom. Perfect. That's my first tutorial at making origami. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you find this interesting. Hope you subscribe. Like if you enjoyed my first origami tutorial. Comment below if you want to see some more some more practical origami. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my future and old videos.